in his workplace, because he starts keeping a diary, and he keeps a diary about basically his hope for the future and how he still believes that that humankind can go back to the way they were, maybe when he was a young boy, or stories he'd heard from other family members who were older than him about how it used to be before this, horrible dictatorship took over. And so he's writing to the future generation. So like he wrote this book in, like, I don't know, 1944, I want to say, it's give or take a few years, but right around obviously World War II. And he wrote it to the future, so that's why it's called 1984, because he was writing to future generations. But what's super creepy is, like, now in like 2026, we're closer to being like that world. I don't think the 80s was like that, but I mean, maybe if you were on the shitty end of the 80s it was, but the 80s were pretty, for Americans, fairly prosperous years. But if you were in prison for the 3-strike rule, yeah, the 80s were a bloody nightmare and the worst thing that ever happened to you. So, like, it just depends on where you fell on the class structure, which is what I'm trying to talk about. So in 1984, all the bureaucrats, or like the white collar people, like basically their job is to like rewrite history, and to like any like real personal thoughts anybody would have, like they're supposed to go in and rewrite them and like erase it. And like there's this whole thing called double speak and thought crime, like everything, like you're not allowed to express yourself, certainly not artistically, or free speech or anything like that is completely forbidden, like God forbid. And like that's his job. Sorry, there's like bugs here. That's his job, is to go in and erase any sign of creativity or individuality. Like that's like what they do. And at one point he's kind of obsessed with this guy named O'Brien. He really, really looks up to O'Brien, and he's in that same kind of class also, but he's kind of like more in with